You could say that these bearings are had it. I started to feel quite a bit of play on the rear wheel, so it's time to change it. Like I said, all the sand and grit gets dragged in by the shaft, it gets by the seals. Okay, so I've tapped the bearings out with a steel bar. I warmed up the outer casing, and they tap out quite easily. Now the clean-up job. You'll find with off-road bikes, your wheel is coming in and out so many times. Find that your shaft, spindle, whatever you like to call it, goes in and out so many times. A lot of the time it's pushing muck into your bearings and your seals, so you need to expect that the bearings won't last very long. Turn that over. Let's do the other side, catching the fluid in a tray. If you've got an airline, it's a bonus. You can blow everything out. Make sure you clean up your centre spacer. That's the one holding a lot of the muck in there, which can be pushed in and out of your bearings. Before I put the bearings in, I've cleaned it all up, cleaned all the spacers. I'm now going to warm up the outer casing a little bit, just to make things slip in easier. It doesn't need to be silly hot. First, make sure you put the seal outward facing. Although this has got, the old bearings never had any in the seal, so bonus. We've got a seal on both sides. So look how that bearing's just dropped in there nicely. Just make sure it's home. Oh, by the way, the bearings have been in the freezer for a couple of hours. So I heated up the casing, bearing in the freezer, dropped in a piece of cake. The wire inside. Just a little tap. That too has been in the deep freezer as well for a couple of hours with the bearings. Now the other side. And make sure the spacer goes in nicely. It's nice and clean and dry. Warm this side up. It's quite hot to touch, but not silly hot. Put the inner spacer in. Again, this bearing and seal has been in the deep freeze for a couple of hours, and there's a seal on both sides, so I don't have to worry too much about getting that right. And straight in, look. Just a little tap. That is definitely home. And the seal. Check the shaft in there. Yeah, that's good. So that's the wheel bearing job done. Before I put that back in, I shall put some suitable grease, rubber grease, around the seal.